Oh, there we go. Hi, Diana. Is this working? Are we good? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Wow, hello from Peru. That is cool. All right. All right. Hey, so check it out. We're going to listen to some music in a little bit. So everyone should go get a great set of headphones. All right. All right. Everyone do that. In the meantime, I'm going to take you on a little bit of a tour. How's that sound? Let's show you the studio. Check it out. All right. All right. Woo! All right, let's go check out the sunset first, shall we? Walking out. Try to not fall. Yeah. Here's the studio. Little sunset. There's the studio. Love from Omaha. What's up, Omaha? What's up, Shane, Harry, all kinds of peeps. Oh, I love it. I don't feel so lonely anymore. Thank you. All right, here's the studio. Walking this way. Close the door. Right? My control room. Nice, nice. Drum set. York, PA. Tammy. Tammy Smith. Oh, Tammy Smith. First girl I ever kissed. Tammy Smith, right there. All right. Here's a little tour. My studio. Got a little bedroom back here. Uh-huh. Bedroom. View's pretty great here. Check this out. Look at that view. Huh? All right. Good. Here we go. Studio, studio. Studio, studio. Oh, you gotta check out the bathroom. The bathroom's incredible. Everyone can hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me all right. Beautiful, thank you. Here we go. My friend CW painted this horse, which I love right there. Thank you, CW. And some guitar amps here. There's a bathroom. Beautiful view there. Here you go. Shower. Best view. Look at this. Here's the shower. Check this out. Bam. Hello. Anyway, props to my wife, Heather. She made this look so beautiful, this whole thing. This is all her vision here. This great studio I have. All right, guys. Here we go. Coming back over. I'll go slow. My view. I live over there, and then this is just the studio. Here's the galaxy. Oh, it's so hard. I'm backwards here. All right, here we go. Hey, Tara. Parson. All right, here we go. Going back into this mode. All right. Okay, it's going to take me a second so I can come up close and kind of read what's happening here. Can everybody hear me? Microphone's working? Heather does rule, DC. I agree. Heather, my wife, does rule. Yeah, Callie, it is heaven. And I do feel blessed. Hey, shout out to Nathan and Fred. Both guys helped me get all this happening because this is so complex to me what's going on here. Holy guacamole. Yeah. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm going to answer some questions, and I'm going to play some stuff I've been working on. How's that sound? But first, give me 1 second. Okay, hold up. Nathan's texting me. I just want to make sure I'm doing all this good. Multi-output. Okay. I think it is. All right, let's answer some questions. Is that... Let's see. Hello from Tacoma. What's up, Tacoma? What's up, Oklahoma? Jason? Who's got a question for me? I'm going to play some music in a little bit, but... Oh, it's so nice seeing all the people. Philippines? Hey, Warren from the Philippines. That's crazy. What instruments do I play? I can get my way around a few of them, is what I would say. I can play a little. I can play a little bit of guitar. I can play a little bit of mandolin. I can play a little bit of drums with some great editing. I can make myself sound okay. I could play bass. I play piano a bit. I say lap steel. I can play a couple chords on the banjo. God, they're coming in so fast. It's so hard. Do you live at that studio? Well, I don't live in this. I live on this property. We have 35 acres here in Joshua Tree, and we have a main house, which we live in, and then this is a separate cabin that's about 300 feet from the main house, and this is a one-bedroom, so when I work with clients, they come and they stay here when we're working together. And then we have a giant garage down this way, which we're going to build into a bigger studio. We have a couple claim shacks, so there's actually 5 buildings on 35 acres here. Will we see a release of the new album this year? Yes, Ryan. Yes, absolutely. That's what we're doing right now. This is what was going on. Is right before all this happened, the guys were kind of planning on coming out. We were a few days away from everybody showing up, and then pandemic happened, and we had to change our situation. But we're gonna finish this record remotely. Everybody has a system and a studio at home, so we just kind of pass files around. If Travis writes something, he'll record a vocal and an acoustic. He'll send it to Glenn. Glenn will cut drums at his house. Glenn then sends it, back into the Dropbox, and then people use that and then play to that, and then in the end, it all kind of comes back to me, and I try to make it sound great and mix it. Any chance of a Unified Theory reunion? I hope so. I love Chris so much. He's one of my favorite people on the planet. And Dave Cruzen, of course, also. So, we played some Unified Theory songs on the last Blind Melon tour. Christian was opening up, and I was actually playing with Chris, and we played some Unified Theory songs, and it felt great, I have to say. All right, you have to bear with me as I'm reading because my eyes are bad also. My first concert was Rick Springfield at the York Fair. What was yours? Oh, man. Eric, what's up? Eric Harnish? Is that your name? Hey, so one of my first shows that I saw was at the York Fairgrounds also, and it was Kicks. K-I-K. Kicks. Remember Kicks? They were awesome. When can we see the documentary? Okay, good question. Well, everything kind of changed since the pandemic happened, but we're going to get to see the documentary. We're all kind of teed up, and everything's in place for it to kind of come out, but because of what's just happened in the last couple months, we're trying to figure it out. But yes, you will definitely get to see it. It's amazing. Chip Midnight. Oh, hang on. What's an album, Chip Midnight, what's an album you've recorded in the studio that people might not know about and should check out? Well, the last thing I did was Greg Dooley's solo record, which I'm super proud of and really pumped about. It came out, I don't know, a month and a half ago, something like that. Random Desire by Greg Dooley. We did most of it here. We recorded some of it in his house,
and Greg Dooley was actually the very last session at my studio in Silver Lake. And then we moved out here and and finished it. Cool. All right, you guys want to hear something? I'm gonna play some music. How's that sound? I'm gonna play some music and I'll continue to read some of your questions. All right, here we go. So check it out. Oh, hey, first, no, I'm gonna give everyone a couple minutes. Everyone, go get a great set of headphones, because I'm gonna play you stuff and you should be able to hear it like a proper record. So, hey, Amy, what's up? All right, everybody ready? I'm gonna play some stuff. Here's a Blind Melon song. We're in the middle of making a record, and this is a song called "In the Very Best Way." It's not quite mixed yet, but you can kind of hear everybody's parts. Rogers just sent me his guitars a couple hours ago, and so yeah, check it out. Check it out. You guys listen for a bit. I'm not gonna play full songs because I'm a little paranoid of stuff getting out before it's ready, but I'll play you little bits and pieces of songs. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is In the Very Best Way, and this will be on the new Blind Melon record.
Something once. This is not a pinch or a punch. Save me. Through thick and thin. Never fair weather friends. You can blame me.
Haha, yeah. All right, everybody can hear that okay? This is all new to me, by the way. I want to be there with CT. Is that weird? No, Dustin, not one bit. Not one bit. All right, great. It's so weird because I'm here by myself and I feel like I'm just talking to myself and I'm seeing you guys, but I just wish I could hear your voices. What's up, Mario? Oh, I love it. Oh, great. Awesome. Okay, great. I got more stuff to play too. But I'll answer some questions. Anyone have some good questions for me? Um, Let me get a little closer. Because honestly, my eyes are so damn bad. I gotta get in here so I can really see what's going on. Yeah, I can't wait for the album either, Christian, honestly. So yeah, we were all planning on being out here, and the guys we were going to track live and make this record. Everyone's been in Blind Melon's been working their ass off the past like couple months. We've just been sending songs to one another just to learn everybody's songs. And the plan was to come out the Joshua Tree and all stay here for a couple weeks and finish this record. That was the plan, right? And then, like everybody's plans changed. So we're going to finish this record and we're going to do it remotely. And it's working out for us, we want to get some music to you guys. But we're really pumped up. There's some great, great songs. Okay, I'm going to try to just slow down and find some questions here because, man, they come in so quick. It's kind of hard. Geez. All right, thank you guys. Great groove. Yes, Glenn absolutely kills it on that song. Thank you, Jeff. Cool. All right, great. I'm gonna play some more stuff. What's the name of that song? In the Very Best Way, Lauren. In the Very Best Way is the name of that song, and that will be on the new record. What keeps you happy and grounded and inspired? Well, my family keeps me happy. Making records every day keeps me happy. The family keeps me grounded for sure. I can't say music keeps me grounded at all, but that's okay. Uh, Jeff Clark. Oh, I love Jeff Clark so much. Jeff Clark's on here. Jeff Clark, he came down and made the soup record with us, and he fed us. He was our chef on the soup record, and we had so much fun with Jeff. He's one of my favorite people. I love him so much. And we had some real, real good food. I play the mandolin. Steven, I play the mandolin when I need to. I can't say I'm great at it, but like if the song needs a mandolin, I will pick it up and I'll figure out what to play. Who do I jam to? You meaning like records? Here's a couple things I want to say. It's Friday and the new AWOL Nation record is out, and everyone should go buy that or stream it or whatever you do these days. It's fantastic. So as far as like what I've been jamming to, I've been listening to the AWOL. Aaron sent me the record a few days ago, and I've been listening to it every day. I absolutely love it. So yeah, Tanner, you're asking the same question. What band I've been listening to? I would say in the new Fiona Apple record is just incredible. Honestly, like that girl can write a lyric, and I just absolutely love the new Fiona Apple record. And AWOL Nation record. Those are the two records I would say I've been listening to. Boxers or Briefs? None at all, man. What are you talking about? All right. Okay, I'm still trying to read here. All right. What console is that? Is that from? Where is the console from? Oh, the console came out of Los Angeles. It's a 1973 API, this console we're looking at here. And my friend Bobby Croft found it and refurbished it, and I bought it from him in 1994. I bought this board. So this board's been around a long time. I've made a shit ton of records on this. Are you by Pappy's? Yeah. Hey, Jason. I am by Pappy's, and Harriet's is about 15 minutes away from me, and I absolutely love that place. If you could, Diane Elaine, if I could work with any artists, living or dead, oh, that's such a good question. I mean, I'd love to be in a room with George Harrison. I'd love to sit and write a song with him. Obviously Bob Dylan, and all the obvious choices. Megan Jones Hine, is that your last name? Fabulous that you and Heather are still together after so many years. It's true. I married my high school sweetheart. And yeah, I'm a lucky guy. All right, you guys want to hear another song? Brian Klein, what's up? Hey, Mara is asking me, do I prefer touring or the studio? That's a good question. Here's the deal. If I'm in the studio making a bunch of records, I'm so pumped. But it's both. I can't say that I love one or the other. To me, it's like I absolutely love the studio and I spend most of my time in the studio. But I get a little cabin fever and I love touring and I love touring. I love being on a bus. I love being with my brothers, you know, Blind Melon. It just feels like a family affair when we're out there on the road. And I miss that when I'm not with those guys. I actually miss them quite a bit. So I love both, is what I would say. Yeah, Jeff Clark's from Mississippi. All right, I'm gonna play another song, guys. Here, check it out. Here's another Blind Melon song. Here's a great song that Travis wrote called "Fence," one of my favorite songs. And we're still missing Roger's guitar parts, but I'm playing you kind of works in progress, if that's okay. Chip Midnight is asking about a solo record. That's not gonna happen for a while. I know my limitations. You know, I like when I hear a great singer singing my songs, Chip. All right, cool. I'm gonna play another song, another Blind Melon song. Stand by, 1 second, be patient. All right, pulling up Fence. Stand by, guys. Coming up, coming up. So yeah, here's a new song called Fence I'm about to play. CJ asked me, how do I go from a jingle in your head to a song for us to listen to? Oh, that's a good question, actually. Well, you know what? I'm real lucky because I have the studio, and I don't know if you can see here, but I have a set of drums, and everything's set up, usually at all times in my studio. So from the moment something shows up here, I just come over here, and I kind of flush it out and kind of get it at least written. And then I always know that somebody else can play a bunch of stuff much better than I can, meaning like the drums and the bass and things like that, and singing, obviously. But I usually demo up stuff, play everything, and then send it to the guys, and they make it sound great. Erica Lee is asking me, Soup or Nico? Ooh, that's a hard one. Oh, that's hard. I would say both of those are my favorites. Is that okay? All right, here's another song. Oh. All right, it takes a minute to load up stuff, so just be patient. God, it's so hard to read this stuff. Hey, Diana, how you doing? Hang on, Diana's one of my favorite people. Let me see. Oh, Diana's going to bed. What are you talking about? Stay up, dear. Come on now. All right. All right, so here's a song called Fence. Travis wrote this song. And here's a great example of how we're making this record, honestly, because we have to make it this way, because we're not all in the same room together anymore. Travis wrote it and played acoustic and a vocal to a click track, and then he sent it out. So he sends it to Glenn. Glenn plays drums, and then I think I was the next person. I played guitar on it. Nathan played bass on it. So that's how we're working right now. So here we go. Here's a song called Fence.
Tried every one of my friends on the phone. Seems nobody's home tonight. Feeling lost and reckless here and there. I'm so in my head once again. Silly thoughts in with me playing them out like they've already happened. Too much pretend. With everything that's never ending, it leaves me here stuck on the fence. got nothing to say once again. Silly thoughts in with me playing them out like they've already happened. Too much pretending with everything that's never ending. It leaves me here stuck on the fence. On the fence. Feels like the laws of gravity surrounding me got flipped upside down. Everything's falling all around except for me. I'm stuck in this town. I'm stuck in this city thoughts end with me playing them out like they already happened. Too much pretending with everything that's never ending. It leaves me here stuck on the fence. On the fence. On the fence. I've taken this ride so many times. I put up the miles, I'm already there. I've taken this ride so many times. I put in the miles, I'm already there. 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 I'm already there.
Sorry, guys. There we are. We're back to that. Sorry, I can't play the whole song. Just a little tease. But anyway, thank you for all your great comments, man. I appreciate it. Somebody said that it was soup-esque, that song, and that's a Travis song, and I couldn't agree more. I said the same thing to him. It completely reminds me of something that would have been on the Soup record. But anyway, all right, cool. I'm going to keep this going because we're going to run out of time. Jeez, it's 7:35 already. It's going fast. You guys want to hear some more stuff? That's what I thought. All right, great. Here we go. So check it out. I'm also working on Travis Warren's solo record, which I am so pumped about. I'll tell you a quick little story. He sent me the tracks a couple days ago, and I thought, well, it was like 1 o'clock at night. And I thought, oh, let me dig in. He just sent me those tracks. So I was like, oh, let me kind of do some like mix prep. There's a little bit of preparation. You kind of sending stuff out to the console, and you're doing all kinds of technical stuff. Anyway, I started about 1 o'clock, but I could not stop listening to Travis's solo record. I was so pumped. So stand by. I'm going to play another song from Travis's solo record, different from Blind Melon. Here we go. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Coming up. Coming up. All right, so that's loading up. Give me a second. While that's loading, I'll try to answer some questions. Somebody asked me at some point about, and I forgot who it was, about how Heather and I dealt with me being away and on tour for all those, years. Man, we're good at it. I don't know. She's independent, and when we could, we were together, and she would come out and hang out. But I don't know, man. Either you're good at that or you're not. It's a good question, though. Somebody just said, Andrea said Glenn's the best. I agree. I mean, honestly, Glenn's playing. People ask me all the time about like the sound of Blind Melon and stuff, but I tell you, man. It's just Glenn is a huge part of that. No one plays like Glenn. No one plays like Glenn. and it's a beautiful thing. And I think it's a little bit of the interplay between Rogers and I. You know, we have this thing that we do, and I can't even explain that either. I listen to him, and I don't know. We kind of just do this thing together with the guitars. All right, great. I'm gonna play another song. Here it goes. Stand by. Sorry, guys. Stand by. Hang on. Waiting for this to load up. Were there any Jimmy, we need to borrow this for a minute moments that weren't? Oh, shoot. Man, the stuff goes by so fast I can't even read the damn questions. All right, guys. Hang on. I'm going to play another song. Stand by. Sorry, I feel like I'm doing like 10 different things here. What's your favorite part of cutting a record? Rachel. Rachel, what's my favorite part of cutting a record? Oh, man. God, what's my favorite part? Man, there's a real excitement when you have 4 or 5 people in a room and you're tracking a record. There's a real excitement that happens. It reminds me of I have a few friends. My one friend Gus Black, who's an amazing director. It's the same feeling when you're in that room and there's just a bunch of people trying to make something beautiful. I don't know. There's something magical about that moment, I have to say. So. Chuck said, show us your tits. No, that's not going to happen, Chuck. Sorry, dude. You definitely don't want to see that. All right, here we go. Hang on. It's coming. It's coming. Hang on. It's coming. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to read at the same time. Jeez, I would love to come surf. Lauren, I would love to come surf in San Diego. Oh, man. Robbie. Oh, shoot. So check it out. I love Robbie. Robbie taught us how to surf in San Diego one time. And I would love to come back and hang out, man. That was such a great memory. Anyway, all right. Coming up here, guys. Stay tuned. Here it comes. Okay, so this is Travis's solo record. I feel really lucky that I'm getting to work on this. I'm going to play some stuff on it, too. Travis. But he asked me to mix the record, but I'll be mixing and putting some stuff in there. And I think Rogers is sending some stuff for Travis's solo record, too. So this is Travis's solo record, and I absolutely have been obsessed with this song. It's called... this song is called Given the Things. Sorry, got a lot of songs going on here. Here we go. Check it out. Everybody ready? Headphones on? Here it comes.
Sometimes, just enough to pull out the gray in life. I get caught in the race sometimes, just enough to feel like it's all too much, too much. Not enough. Not every now and then a feeling comes on, reminding me of what's close to my heart. They're telling me to get back to all the little things that are true. That shines a little light that's dear to my heart. They're giving the things that we say that we'll do before time gets away. Away from my heart. We keep falling away somehow, just enough to feel like it's boiling over. We keep drifting away somehow, just enough to seem like it's all worn out, worn out. All burned out. All burned out. Every now and then a feeling comes out, reminding me of what's close to my heart. It's telling me to get back to all the little things that hold true, that shines a little light that's dear to my heart. But given the things that we say that we'll do before time gets away, given the things that we say that we'll do before time gets away.
There you have it. That's a Travis song. And, oh, God, I wish I wrote that one so bad. It's so good, Travis. All right. Chip was asking, how does Travis decide what's for Blind Melon or solo? I don't know. Honestly, Travis is so damn prolific. He writes like a ton of songs. And, I don't know. Sometimes I just beg him. I hear a song. I'm like, oh, I really want that for Blind Melon. And I'm going to play you another one. Stand by. Everybody want to hear another one? One of my very, very favorite songs he's written also. Stand by. I'm going to play it. Actually, you know what? I only have 15 more minutes. This goes so fast. I'm going to play some more stuff. Sound good? I'm going to play you, I'm going to play another great artist I've been working with is a guy named Joe Coonan. I met him at See Here Now, Danny Clinch's festival in Asbury Park, which we played last year, and but I met him 2 years ago there, and I'm gonna play some stuff of his. Joe Coonan, his record will be coming out shortly, and we've been hanging out writing songs. And check this out. All right, let me answer a question while that's loading up. Favorite guitar strings to use? Tim Rowan, my favorite strings to use are free ones, string-wise. Guitars, I'm a Tele guy. Honestly, Tele Customs for me all day long. Thank you, Bridget Taylor. Yeah, this song sounds perfect for the time. I agree. All right, hang on, guys. All right, hey, okay, I'm gonna play one more thing. Here's a song that positively nobody has ever heard. This is a couple, no, actually, no. When I think about it, it was probably a couple years ago. I was going through these old cassette tapes that I had, which is where I would like put my ideas down, any sort of idea. Like back in the day, I just had a little cassette player. And a couple years ago, I was going through some of my older cassette tapes, and out of nowhere, I heard this Shannon Hoon song that I had never heard before. And it was on my cassette tape, and I'm going to play it for you guys. Check it out. And Nell Hoon, if you're listening, if I haven't sent this to you, I promise I'll send it to you. This is one of those songs that nobody else has but me. Here it comes. It's a cassette version, so it's a little crusty, I would say.
I know this is gonna be bootlegged off for $1 million someday. I ain't got no problems, little girl, you see, 'cause I ain't got you. And I ain't got no money, but that's nothing new. See, I took all of my wishes, I threw them back in the well. How can I judge tomorrow when today I can't even tell? No, I am a dreamer, and I'll always be. But that's why, oh, you ain't me. See, people are always pointing the middle finger. They're pointing it right at me. They're just small-minded people. They're all lost in jealousy. But Lord, my ways ain't changing. They'll always be the same. But I guess that's why, you know, change never plays the game anyway. No, I am a dreamer, and I'll always be. But that's why, oh, you ain't me. Oh, no, no, no.
All right, there's a little piece of that. Check, check. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that was a found Shannon Hoon song I found a couple years ago on my cassette tape. All right, we're gonna move on because man, time's going fast. Holy cow! So check it out. A couple other projects I've been working on. Joe Coonan, like we were talking about. I'm gonna play you a song by Joe. Here's a song called "Dig Deep" by Joe Coonan, and his record will be coming out hopefully this year. And he's a badass, man. You guys gotta check him out. Here it comes. Here's a song called "Dig Deep."
Dig deep, over 6 feet. Hush, don't speak, 'cause you talk so cheap. Rest in peace, 'cause most of y'all asleep. And words on the street, I'm a dog off the leash. And guess what's on the other cheek? There'll be blood in the streets. Never said that was fine by me. I said I'll never lose sleep over opinions of sheep, 'cause they got nothing on me. That's why you gotta dig deep. That's why you gotta dig deep. That's why you gotta dig deep. Get down on your knees. I'm breaking out the beast in me. It's the birds and the bees. I'll have you begging, baby, please. You better believe I got the whole world in reach. I'm gonna chase my
That's Joe Coonan right there, man. Everybody check him out. Really excited about that. I'm gonna move on because it's going really. It's we're gonna run out of time here. I'm gonna play another couple seconds of a Joe Coonan song. Stand by. Here's a song called "Come Around" that Joe wrote, and my friend David Ralicky did a horn section on it, and Honestly, man, whenever I'm bummed out, I put on this song and quite honestly, I dance around. I dance my face off. Here it comes.
There's a full moon digging through the clouds, all the freaks out in the town. And drink it up till they drown, till they can't hear a single sound. The whiskey is what it's all about, it ain't hard to figure it out. Until the bar keeps throws them out, it's time for another round. Hey, 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 they come around. Hey, 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 they come around. They come around. And these old bones are highway bound, sleeping on the ground. Straight away from the crowd, staying on the prowl. And when a boy begins to howl, all the girls wanna lay him down. I wipe the sweat from my brow. It's time for another round. Yeah. Hey, 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 they come around. Yeah. Hey, 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 they come around. Hey, hey, they come around. They come around.
There we have it. Yeah, man, that's Joe Coonan. I couldn't be more excited by his record, honestly. And he's a badass. Everyone check him out. Follow him. And you know, it's a real bummer. This Saturday we were going to play the Asbury Park Film Festival with Tinger's Blues Band was going to play, and Blind Melon was going to play, and Joe was going to open up the show. So I'm super disappointed that's not happening. But we'll make that happen some other time. So stand by. All right, just trying to find some questions here. Let me say one thing. Another project I've been working on, which I'm really excited about and pumped about. Danny Clinch, most of you, I imagine, know him, and he's the one that's been making this film. And Danny, what people don't know about Danny is he is a incredible singer. Honestly, he's got a voice that sounds like it's 1,000 years old, and I've been telling him that forever. And he's a great harmonica player, but I feel like most people don't realize how special his voice is. So the last year or so, or year I would say, Danny and I have been working on this EP, and it's basically a bunch of cover songs, and it's songs that of artists that he photographed. So let's check some of that out. Here's Danny Clinch. Here's a song called Joy, which was written by Lucinda Williams. And this is Danny Clinch singing a song from her. And so here, check it out. Here it comes. Feel free to dance to this one.
I don't want you anymore, you took my joy. I don't want you anymore, you took my joy. You took my joy and I want it back. You took my joy and I want it back. Go to West Memphis, look for my joy. Go to West Memphis, look for my joy. Maybe in West Memphis I'll find my joy. Maybe in West Memphis I'll find my joy. I'm gonna go to Slidell and look for my joy. Go to Slidell and look for my joy. Maybe it's Slidell I'll find my for my joy. Go to West Memphis and look for my joy. Maybe in West Memphis I'll find my joy. Maybe in West Memphis I'll find my joy. Go to Slidell and look for my joy. Gonna go to Slidell, look for my joy. Maybe it's Slidell I'll find my joy. Maybe it's Slidell I'll find my joy.
Justin, you ain't get my hat, man. I appreciate it, though. All right, that's Danny Clinch. I'm going to play you one more, though. Here's a song called Hold On, written originally by, I think this is a Tom Waits song, and I think Nina Clinch, Danny's daughter, is on this. And she's actually on another song, too, which I won't play yet, but check it out. Hold on.
They hung the sign up in our town. If you live it up, you won't live it down. So she left Monte Rio, son, just like a bullet leaves a gun. With the charcoal eyes and the Monroe hips, she went and took that California trip. The moon was gold and her hair like wind. She said, don't look back, just come on, Jim. Come on and hold on. Hold on. Yeah, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. Hold on. Yeah, he gave her a dime store watch and a ring made from a spoon. Everyone's looking for someone to blame, but you share my bed, you share my name. Yeah, go ahead and call the cops. You don't meet nice girls in the coffee shops. She said, baby, I still love you. Sometimes there's nothing left to do. Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. Hold on. Well, God bless your crooked little heart. St. Louis got the best of me. I miss your broken China voice. I wish you were still here with me. Well, you build it up and you wreck it down. Burn your mansion to the ground. When there's nothing left to keep you here. When you're falling behind in this big blue world. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. Hold on. Down by the Riverside Motel, it's 10 degrees and falling. Out by 99 Cent Store, she closes her eyes and starts swaying. But it's so hard to dance that way when it's cold and there's no music. Your old hometown so far away, but inside your head there's a record playing. A song called
Oh man, honestly, I'm so pumped about that. So that also was featuring my friend Rami Jaffe, one of my best buddies, playing some keyboards and stuff like that on that song. Rami plays in this little band you may have heard of called the Foo Fighters, and also an amazing back in the day called Wallflowers. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna answer some questions. Wow, time went quick. Can we keep this going all night, Tim Rowan? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird because I can only hear myself, so I feel like a crazy man because I'm only talking and then I'm just reading. But anyway, I'll answer a couple more questions. But anyway, thank you all for like tuning in and hanging out with me. Honestly, it's a fucking crazy time right now. It really is. But we'll be okay. We'll get through it. Jim, you're Jim, you're a trooper, man. Jim's in England, and he cursed me out a couple days ago when he found out that I'd be doing this at 7 o'clock at night because it was going to be like in the middle of the night for him in England. So sorry, Jim. I love you, and you're a good friend, and thanks for hanging out and staying up. But what else you got to do? You know what I mean? Fuck it. Favorite headphones? Good question. I gotta tell you, that's a good question. Tiffany Bowley. I'm probably butchering your name, but I love the Audio Technica 50s. Are great, and I have probably 8 pairs of these in the studio. These are my main headphones that I use. I would say Audio Technica. What band did you enjoy touring with the most? I have to tell you, that's a great question. You know what? When we were touring with Lenny Kravitz, I don't know, man. It just felt like the coolest. It was like one of my favorites. Like, I mean, obviously, like we toured with the Stones and Neil Young and all those guys, but I don't know. Touring with Lenny, he just felt like I don't know. He felt like one of us, and he would like. When we were on tour with Lenny, we had a separate room. We were playing arenas, so we had a separate room where we would kind of jam before the show. And we would spend hours kind of jamming and hanging out. And Lenny would come in there and like play drums and like hang out with us. So like honestly, that was I would say that's probably one of my favorite tours was the Lenny Kravitz tour. Yeah. I love Lenny, and that tour was just the best. Honestly, Craig Ross is like one of my favorite guitar players, and it just was a great time. Honestly. All right, what other questions we got? What did I miss? All right, what did I miss? Hang on, let me look at my notes here a second. Everyone, stand by. Look how beautiful the like. So hard. It's backwards. So the light right there is beautiful. Right there. Hey, Mike. Mike asked me, did you ever formally study music, or did you just learn everything by doing? Honestly, I had an amazing guitar instructor named Scott, and he put me on a great path, honestly, in like, you know, I don't know how old I was, but I had a guitar instructor named Scott who hooked me up. And then after that, it was really just about being turned on to other records and, you know, learning stuff from other people. But I actually had a great guitar instructor, I would say. Favorite place to play? Somebody asked me. Oh man, I gotta tell you, without a doubt, South America. And We played a couple times in Buenos Aires and Chile and places like that. And man, South America, I love you guys so much, man. Here's the deal. South America, as a fan, they just have a lot more love to give, I would say. That's what I would say about South America, man. There's more love coming from South America. And it just feels so good to play there. It's just, honestly, it brings tears to my eyes when I play there sometimes. I feel so overwhelmed by their love. It's almost, it takes a minute to sort of accept it. It's just really intense. And I love them for that. So yeah, South America is my favorite place to live to play by far. Hey, Ecuador. Juan from Ecuador. Wow, trip out. We haven't played there yet. We've played a bunch of places, but not there. Corona Light or Corona Extra, Justin? I love all things Corona. Beer, when it comes to the beer. What's the deal with the gun I've seen by the soundboard? Also, what kind of Mando do you play with? That's Jake. What's his last name? I can't say your last name. Jake is asking about the gun. So, yes, I always have a revolver by the console at all times. It's a, just so you know, my friend... My friend does these Civil War reenactments, and it is actually a fake, but it feels like a real one. Anyway, I don't know, man. Sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes rock and roll just needs a little bit of. It needs a weapon behind it, and sometimes I'll ask a singer to hold the weapon, to sing like they mean it, and most times it works. So, and it's also a reference to Phil Spector, who always had a 45 on the console. You know, sometimes people act up. You gotta have a little weapon, you know. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, but it's a cap gun, and it's not dangerous. But anyway, yes, good question. That always stays. That always is a part of the console, for sure. Kevin O! Kevin O! I love Kevin. I don't know about Red Rocks, Kevin. I'm not sure. We were supposed to play Red Rocks, and now we don't know. Kevin's a good friend, and he's my secret A&R guy, actually. I send him songs all the time and ask him what he likes. Do I always... Justin's asking, do I always pick my guest ups in the galaxy? You know? Yeah, I probably do use the galaxy when I need to pick somebody up. Okay, Paola, am I saying your name right? Is asking me for a crazy story on tour. Oh, man. Paola, there's so many crazy stories. I mean, there's the time that Shannon peed on the entire audience. Back to Lenny Kravitz, that was a tour we were doing, and it was Roger's birthday. It was Halloween, so we have Roger's birthday. It was the last night of a tour, and we had been on tour, which it felt like, 2 years of touring nonstop. Honestly, it was the very last night, and we played in Vancouver, and we had which we didn't normally do, but we did a couple times before the tour, before the show that night, because it was the last night. And Shannon wound up peeing on an audience, so that was an epic night. And then the next day, I flew to New York City and eloped with Heather. And back to Danny Clinch. Danny Clinch was there, and he filmed it and photographed it, and so yeah, crazy memories. Lauren A. King said, when Shannon parted the crowd with the golden with the golden shower. Yes. Yeah. Here's my crazy story. I'll tell you a crazy story. So that night you're talking about, that's Halloween, and we're on tour with Lenny Kravitz. It's Roger's birthday. It's the very end of a long tour, and the song happened, so we're doing really well. And we played that show that night, and the cops kind of came and tried to arrest Shannon. But I split. That show was in Vancouver, and I split that night and drove back to Seattle. And then the next morning, I flew to New York City with my then fiancee, Heather, and we got married the next day in New York City. And Danny Clinch was there with Gary, his assistant, and Maria, his wife, and we got married in Washington Square Park. That night we flew to Paris, and I woke up in Paris. And when we got to Paris and we went to sleep. But as we were waking up, we kind of left the TV on, and I remember waking up to MTV and them talking about Shannon peeing on an audience in Vancouver. And by that point, I was in Paris. So yeah, that was a crazy time. That was a crazy time. Tara Parsons asking me, do you have a funny Shannon story to share with us? Oh, man, I have a zillion. What are you talking about? I have so many. All right, guys, it's 8:14. I love you all. Oh, man. Oh, my God, there's so many questions. I'm so sorry. I wish I could get through everybody. Maybe we'll do this again. I don't know. It's all new for me. This is all weird to me. Oh, man. All right. Anyway, I got to say, man, I'll try to wrap this up because this could go on forever. I just want to say I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. It feels good to be together because we're all kind of separated, and it's just a weird fucking time, man. It just is. But we'll get through it, and thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Maybe we'll do it again. And sorry, just still reading. All right, man. I love you all. Take care of one another. Bye-bye.